Welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus livestream. Some say he is the pinnacle of modern virtual aviation flying. But what do they know? So sit back, relax, slurp a drink and grab some popcorn. And only your popcorn. Here's the virtual pilot everyone loves. It's Gumbo.
Well, good evening and welcome to 2020. Thought I'd just put up a small stream and do a couple of hours of flying around in DCS. Nothing too taxing, nothing too strenuous, just chilling out, just having a practice as per normal. Which I've been doing behind the scenes, but felt that might be a nice idea to put up a little stream for this evening. And I haven't done that in a while. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, but yeah, so feeling a lot more positive today. So that's the main thing. And so I'm just going to go on to my multiplayer server. Just it's a sandbox, so I can spawn in targets and things, but I just want to have a practice. So I'm not really fussed about targets today. Thought I might start off with some F14 on the carrier and practice some landings and takeoffs and all that kind of good stuff. Something to watch anyway. So I've been flying here and there, but yeah, time to be a bit more relaxed about it and steer clear of any toxicity, as they say, and just enjoy a bit of flying. So I hope everyone's well. Hope you had a good Christmas and a New Year. Mine was nice and relaxing, nice and chilled out. Had a really nice Christmas and etc. blah blah, so that's all good. Gonna be a bit rusty, haven't streamed in a while. Hopefully DCS after the massive update today is going to behave itself, but you never know. Might not, as it normally goes. So let's have a look over on Discord whilst that's loading up. Yeah, awesome. Right, so I just had to check Discord there and I've had a message, so I thought I'd better respond. Okay, let's have a look, see what's going on there. Turn that off. Right, I want to get into the F14 to start with because I want to do some carrier landing practice. I did a carrier landing yesterday with Saber in the back as my Rio. And it's a little bit shabby. it was all right, but I need to have a little practice with it. So let's try and find. I might have to fly out to the carrier. Well, there should be one on there, hopefully. A bit, quite a lot actually, wasn't it? Oh well, never mind. We got any F14s on the carrier? Or am I just being blind? There's K50s, F16s, F14s. To please see some Arctic Tasing. F18s, F86, 6. No, it looks like I'll probably have to fly out to it. So let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's only F18s on, yeah, CVNs. Oh well, not to worry. What's near? Snarky Culky, I suppose. That's probably the best one. Right. I can never remember. 61 or 62. Yeah, it might have to be 61, I think, south, isn't it? I think 61 is the south carrier, but not 100%, but we'll have to go and find it. So let's stick that in the old TACAN. We're on pilot, X-ray, TR. Oh, it's got it in the kneeboard. Oh, it's been a while, isn't it? Let's have a look. Data link systems, reference points. Stennis South 61 X-ray. Ah, that's handy, isn't it? Okay, 61 X-ray is on TACAN. Let's have the wings back. Let's sort this zoom out. I had to change where my camera is for the head tracking, so it's sort of in front of me now rather than on the monitor because it kept falling off. It seems to be a little bit better than before. And let's see, let's stick some lights on. And there, and knows we're steering on. I'm not going to take a load out, I don't think there's one on here. No, we're good. Right, let's taxi. Let's turn that up in my headphones a bit. There we go, not too loud also. Make sure I clicked in the screen. Nice hot start, just get in and go. Ah, Shifty, thanks for the host, much appreciated. Very kind of you, sir. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Just doing some casual practice, so I'm off to the carrier to try some landings. It's been a while. Did one yesterday and it was a little bit shaky. And then I'll do that for a little bit and swap to something else. Just have a little casual kind of practice really this evening. Just for a couple of hours. Had some free time, so I thought, why not? As it goes. Right, so we need wings to come out. Flaps need to come down, which we've got. That can go up now. Oh, we've got some rain. Lovely effects still, isn't they? I noticed the update today, an absolute chock-a-block update. They said something about the tree visualization changing. I have no idea what that means. I thought it'd be textures or something like that, but me being me, I can't really see anything different. Trees are trees. Right, let's get that off. That's all up. That's I think I'm okay. Let's check the put that trim down a bit. Don't think I've forgotten anything. Find out soon enough if I have. Yeah, what update? The one we spent 3 hours downloading. Yeah. 11 unpacked 11.7 gig for me and for most people, I'm sure. Alright, gear up. Flaps can come up. Yeah, massive update. Something to do with Caucasus in there, but beats me really. Right, let's get rid of that stick. And crash. That was going to happen, wasn't it? There we go. New update. Crash. So what I'm going to do quickly is do a repair. Doesn't look good, does it, for the update? I haven't had that hasn't done that in ages. Yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Good old DCS. all faithful. Let me give Prolly for the F16 lights, yeah. Yeah, they took out a few things. Oh, it's always the way. Alright, do a repair, see what happens. Live, yeah, I'll keep those. Right, repair done. I'm wondering if this patch is buggy now. But we'll try again and see what happens. Yeah, as soon as you go to do something, you know it'll go, you know. What can go wrong will go wrong. If not, we'll play Star Wars. Right, I'm just restarting this. See if everything else is running okay. Now let's put a little bit of background on. Right. Let's try that again. Get rid of that SRS thingy. Yeah, I went in there earlier in the K50 and it just shut down once. For no reason, no crash, nothing, just shut down. And then I got back in there and then it's, you know, it was stable after that. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to delete some of the flipping folders, because they've done some stuff on Caucasus, haven't they? So whether it's going to be a case of that happens often when you're in Caucasus, or it's just going to be every time you do anything in here, I don't know. But other people might be enjoying it without any problems. Alright, let's go back into that one. Luckily it's a hot start, so it won't take long. Alright, let's try this again. Frame rate's alright though, frame rate's the same as what it was before. Right, so let me stick some lights on. Get that one up. Let's get that one up. Let's get that one. Oh, that one, that one, that one. Lights. I want that off. I want the wings back. May as well steering on. Right, let's try this again. Let's move that zoom a bit. And I'll take off some of that trim. I'm going to go forward, I think, that one. Yeah, there we go. That should be on 0. Right, let's try again. Fingers crossed. Come on, DCS, behave yourself. I've got to put in the tacan in a second. Let's get to the wrong way. Right, here we go again. Stick to the left because these trucks are here. Wonder if it'll be raining this time. Right, round we go. There we go. So I'm going to get close to the runway and put the tack-an in. But that was completely without warning, just shut down. I didn't get a crash indication or, you know, the prompt that comes up. Just shut completely, everything just went. So that's interesting. So see if we managed to do anything in this round. Alright, let's get this tack-an in. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 X-ray, pilot, TR. Alright, so I don't need to select tack-an as it is sharp on there anyway. Let's get that zoom right. Right, let's go forward. Put the wings forward. Yeah, it's raining. Is your video set on high? Can you even see this? How do you mean? That makes no sense to me. You'll have to be a bit more specific. In-game video setting high, middle, low. It's set to high. I have majority of stuff set to high in this. So this is the rain effects on the canopy. So that's probably why you're seeing all the drips coming down and it all looks blurry. It's because it's raining. But as you accelerate and as you know, climb out of it and move out of the area, it'll clear up. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks very good. And I think they made the drops a bit smaller in places as well, because up here they're quite big. And if you look over here, they go they look a lot smaller around here. And they hit towards whichever wind direction is where the rain's coming from, and they'll all move and go around, and some stay up there, look, don't fall very fast, and yeah, it's really good. Still got the line there though, like a glitchy line. There used to be one, yeah, there's another one there, but otherwise pretty awesome. Right, check that trim again. There you go, it's on 0, nozzle steering's off, flaps down, what's it's up, flap things forward. Alright, should be good. Get rid of that. Right, let's go. Oh, put a bit too much, what's it in there? Ah, Vortexis, thanks for the follow, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's get gear up. Burners on. Up we go. Flaps up. Lots of meat behind this. Absolutely great. Well, that was a much better takeoff than yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday when we were on the server, I was I left the nose wheel steering on, and let's just say I was skating up the runway, and just got off in time before I went over the grass, so that was interesting. That was me being too quick, I think. Right, let's take off the afterburner there. So that we got up pretty quick. Mach 95.95. Just have a shorter journey over to the carrier, which is it's about 13 miles. It says here. I didn't think it was that close. Pilot Sage, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right, we've gone past Mach 1. Because we're light, we've got nothing on board because I'm going to the carrier for a bit of practice. This thing goes. Got to watch it a bit. Bring the engine back. Ah, Pilot Sage, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm just doing some F14 carrier practice landings just to get back into the drill of it a little bit. Apart from yesterday, I haven't flown in DCS for like a week and a half, and then only did a few bits of flying here and there, really casually. So thought it was time to get back in there and work on the skills again. Are you local or on a server? I'm on a server, and yeah, it's a practice server for Gumbo's Flying Circus, so if you look for it, anyone can join it and practice and have a go in there and do what you want to do in there. So have a look, all's welcome, just no sillies please. Vortexes, thanks for the subscription, much appreciated. Nice Twitch Prime there, thank you very much, very kind. Oh dear, how far have we got here? Oh, it's saying 36 miles now. We'll be over in this direction. Oh, it's nice and smooth as well. I'm so pleased. Me and Saber's been talking about the frame rate in DCS, and we're so pleased that that was made much better. It's so smooth now. And even on high settings and things, it's just really nice to fly. So you get that silky smooth kind of flying feeling, which is really helpful and a pleasure to fly in, really. It's really nice. Frame rate in Sims has always been a problem. Yeah, it has much better. Of course, man, might as well support. Yeah, absolutely, thank you very much. So just heading out to this carrier, shouldn't be too far. We put TACAD on and put the course line over where the direction we're heading. So that appears there, appears here and on the HUD. So we should be on top of it near enough. Yeah, it's 2 miles. That was picking up something else, must have been a waypoint. There it is. So it's going in that direction there. So I'm going to do a little break over it, a bit like a case one, but not following it to the letter, of course, but near enough.
Dirt at 1 o'clock.
Done plenty of case ones in the Harrier with the tour when I was flying with them, but that requires a hell of a lot of concentration to get it on the numbers. Should be about 350 knots, I think, and a lot lower as well. Yeah, just a little bit like a case one just for this first one, and then I usually either land and take off again or go around and try again.
Okay, we have a friendly 340, 24
yeah,
miles,
that kind of
Angel
deal.
7.
Let's put the hook down. So we're going past carrier now. So wait a few seconds. Put the air brake out. Right, let's turn. What's my height's gone a bit low.
Okay, we got dirt at 2 o'clock.
Gears coming. Then we go flaps. There we go. Oh, landing. Supposed to be about 600 feet, I think, on the downwind leg. That's roughly there. Roughly. Right, let's pop those up. Let's try and get on AOA slightly. Saber, no, he's on the server, but I think he's flying in the Harrier at the minute. After I scared him yesterday. I'm a bit far from the carrier, but that's okay. We're only practicing for the minute. Right. Do you know, after when you haven't flown very much for very often for a while, it's like information's like being thrown at you all over the place. You got to keep an eye on a lot of things. So you're flying AOA, so you don't need to worry about speed. You just need to worry about AOA position. Make sure all your bits and bobs are down and set up, configured properly. Alright, let's descend a bit. Let's bring some of that speed off. Where's the carriers at? What height we got? Still a bit fast. So I'm doing this all manual. If you make this easier, you can use the auto throttle, but that'll keep you on AOA. So if you like a nice green line, stick that on. Just when you're learning, definitely helps you. Right, still a bit fast. Oh, it's really hard to see the oh. Oh, we're down. Oh.
4 wire, and you didn't break my neck either.
Well, 4's not bad. We'll take it. We're on the deck. I thought that was running a little bit long, actually. Yeah, a little offsetting, but you know, we're down. We're on. We're happy. That's what you can hope for, really. I'm not trying to be super expert out here right now. Just enjoying it and having a practice. A little fast. Yeah, I think what was I a little bit yeah, I think my AOA was kind of, I was struggling to get that down. So it might have been a little bit slower, and we might be a little bit better on that approach. I'll try that in a sec. Just trying to watch that AOA. But I want to do it all manual because I'm a stickler for trying. Let's get in the middle out. Well, that should put me on, I think. Any comms on this server? Yeah, I've got SRS set up, but I'm not on there presently. So that's the same IP as the server's on. I'm not sure if you can get that from the screen or not. It's on my Discord. If you join my Discord, the link's below. Server information's in there and SRS information's in there. Because it's my server, I don't use the same IP to link to SRS, so I don't know what it is offhand. 76 point something or other. Right, let's get the wings out. Let's get the flaps down. Right, so hooks up, that's off. Laser steering's off. We're hooked up. Don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. Right, let's push the throttle up there. Go on. Right, it's shift U, isn't it? Well, let's see if he does the signal. There you go. And we're off. I'm going to leave all the bits and bobs down. Trim. Just put the hook down. Just turn. See if I can get it a bit slower this time. Try and ride that AOA a bit better. Nice to have a button for that actually. I might have to bind one. Alright, let's get that speed down. Let's get that altitude off. Right, so what are we now? 900, 800. Let's go with that. Gone a bit low again, I think. Well, let's turn now. Put a bit of rudder in. Come on, keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up. I'm descending way too much here. We've got 300 feet here. Whoa, bit low for this part. Look. See if I can regain some. There we go. Nice shaking and rattling. Tell you what, when you haven't flown this for a while, really doing all this sort of stuff, it still takes you when it starts rattling and shaking, and you think, oh yeah. Especially after flying other aircraft for a bit as well that don't do that. It's nice. I'm a bit low. Yeah. Trying to see. Yeah, I'm going to be low. I need to pull up a bit. I don't know about you, but when I cannot see the lights on this carrier for love nor money. Alright, see that the AOA's gone again. Let's bring that down. No, it doesn't look too bad. Oh. Yeah, I've drifted it a bit. Yeah, that's way too long.
Whoopsies.
Right, back round for another one. See, it feels alright until you get closer, and then it goes. Then you know, you lose it a bit. Let's come back round. Put me dippers out. Thing is, I'm like some other flyers, you know, I don't stick to one jet all the time, I fly all sorts of stuff. It's in the Black Shark earlier. Yeah, it is hard, I have to zoom. It's not until you get in real close can I actually see the lights. Makes it interesting, of course. Let's turn here. So even though you lose the AOA, it goes a bit low, you can still, you're not going to drop out of the sky. Like a brick, you get a bit of recovery time, which is nice. Let's pulled it in a bit tighter. Oh, what's my height? 500. Bit low again, I think. 400 feet. Alright, here comes the carrier. Trying to get that AOA. I've got the donut. I'm in the bracket. A bit slow. Yeah, I'm just about to see the lines of the runway now. Losing AOA again. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come back. I'm low.
Oh, I think the LSO got a boner on that one.
The LSO got a boner? What was it? 3. See, look, I'm all in the red and stuff with the AOA and positioning and things, but we got a 3 wire at least, which is cool. Alright, let's have one more go at this. The wings back. Let's get right, let's go and taxi over. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. They added some new sayings to Jester because he's very rude, isn't he? What's the TACAN for that carrier? 61 X-ray. Is this one? And it's in the south region. Right, let's get lined up on this. What's it? There we go. Right, so neutral steering, let's get the wings coming, let's kneel down. Let's press U to get on the catapult hopefully. Right, let's have a look at this trim. Make sure that's about zeroed. I prefer it there. I know you're supposed to put it up, but I always find the nose flicks up a bit too much. I'll leave it on landing. What's that down there? Oh, it's just a launch bar. Nothing else I need to worry about. Right, let's put the throttles up. $80 miles. Yeah, do that in no time. Let's give the nod. Let's go. turn. Put a bit of the left rudder in. Coordinate his turn a bit. So you're watching the ball there, it's above the screen. So when using your rudders, if you want to coordinate your turn, that ball needs to stay centred. So you put in enough rudder to keep the ball centred, that's generally the idea. Get a nice smooth turn. Let's cut the power. See if I can stay at this height a bit easier. Oh, can't see. That thing sticking out in the middle of the HUD, I wish that was different. Right, let's turn in now. Let's try for a slightly tighter. Let's get the hook down. Gears down. Let's put flaps down. Let's put this out. That's what makes it shake. I'm way high this time. Let's descend. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, anyone can hop on if they want to have a fly about and a practice, do their own thing, whatever you want to do. Got spawnable targets as well, got carriers, tankers. It's just a nice relaxing practice sort of
Viking,
arena.
7 miles.
So come practice your skills and things like that, and it's quite relaxing. Alright. I think that looks better slightly. Not sure though.
Dooby 2-wire.
2-wire this time. Although it's 2-wire, it's still a smoother landing. Didn't quite thunk onto the carrier as it usually happens. Which is nice. It's just nice to get down, isn't it? Alright. Oh, put my feet on the rudder pedals again. And it's gone. Oh no, it's back. Or is it? Ah, DCS crashed again. Right, let's have a look, see what that is. Let's have a look. It's not the server, it's my client. Server seems right, it's still going. Send crash report. Right, I'll load back in a sec. Yeah, it's the second crash we've had now since the update today. Alright, let's have a look and see what that is quickly. But we lasted a lot longer on the second time than we did the last. Right, let's have a look. PC, local, users, my name, save games, open beta, logs, DCS log, crash file, access violation, D3, it's a 3D issue. So it's the D3D11, it's DirectX 11 it's having an issue with the DLL for that, it's causing it to crash. So some people might see the same thing, don't know. Let's have a look at my drivers, make sure they're all up to date. Might need, what I might do in a second actually is delete the FXO and meta shaders folder. And see if that helps with that. Haven't had these things happen for a while. Let's have a good look. If the drivers are all right, that should be fine. But obviously they've got an issue somewhere. Let's have a look. Release highlights. Is that the latest one? I've got a new driver update, so I'm just going to update that quick. It won't take long. See if that helps it. Right, so let's stick on the screen. Oh, that's loud. Right, that's better. I'll put that on just whilst I download this driver. Turn this down a bit. There we go. Yeah, so the fun of the fair with DCS again. Has anyone else been having any issue? Have you tried DCS since updating it? This is definitely a new one for me. Just now, no issues yet. No. Might be because I haven't updated my drivers, maybe. So I'm doing that now. Or it might be something to do with the graphics card on DCS or something. I haven't played in about 6 months. Yeah, I haven't. It hasn't really. It's been pretty stable for a long time now for me. And in multiplayer and things like that. So, oh, the link's invalid. Oh, I'll update that in a second. Actually, let's do that now whilst we're waiting. Let's have a look. Turn that off. Oh, let's have a quick look. Right, let's grab that link. Copy link. Go over to Discord. Twitch. Alright, let's have a look. We've got it. Down, 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 down. It's here somewhere. I'm being blind now, I can't see it. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, let's update that link. Control V, submit. There, the Discord link's been updated, that should work now. There you go. Yeah, so the server information's on, the SRS information's on there if you want it. Let's see, okay, this, yeah. Oh, thanks, Saber. I've updated it on the Twitch down below information as well, so always handy, I suppose, isn't it? I've got to do it on Nightbot now as well, look. I'll do that later. So I hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. Haven't seen you all for a couple of months. Haven't been streaming for a little while. I was just very relaxed and really nice, went really smoothly, enjoyed it. And of course January now, middle of January. Time flies, as they say. I was just going to install it in a second. Now it's downloaded and everything. The joys of hobbies and passions. Oh dear. Yeah, so I'm running an RTX 2080 AOC edition, and I'm getting DirectX issues that's crashing me out. So it might be to do with the graphic card, it might be to do because I needed to update the drivers, or it might, other people might be seeing it, some won't. Such as right, should be back now, and that's all installed, so we'll have to see how that goes. Right, let's move this window. Let's move this window and start up DCS again, see what happens. Right, there we go. Right, so should be back, everything should be fine. Let me know if you can hear me. Initial. Yes, you are back. Excellent. Oh, blimey. Always a faff. But I suppose it's good to get these things ironed out, hopefully, as they say. Now I'll jump back in and do some more. We were alright yesterday before it updated. We had quite a nice run. A few hours. Was it 4 hours last night? 5 hours? Let's shut a couple of windows down as well whilst I'm at it. Right, let's see if that's working.
Welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus livestream. Some say he is the pinnacle of modern virtual aviation flying. But what do they know? So sit back, relax, slurp a drink and grab some popcorn. And only your popcorn. Here's the virtual pilot everyone loves. It's Gumbo.
I've not crashed yet. If it happens again, try another airframe. Yeah, roger that. It might just be because of my particular thingy. But classic intro, absolutely. The oldies are the besties. Right, so let's get back in and see what happens this time. But with the Black Shark, it had, when I was trying it out earlier, it did go, this DCS did just shut down as well, so it might be a driver issue. I'm hoping now that that's updated, it might be a bit better. Or it could be to do with something in Windows that needs updating, maybe. Don't know. It's always a mystery. Right, so let's get back in the F14 and see what happens this time. Where is it? Which one did I have? Let's try a different jet as well. Right then, back in the F14. We've taken a different one, different spawn spot, so just give it a minute to load in. Right, let's get rid of that SRS thing. And if you want to know how to get rid of that, it's left shift, left control, and escape key twice, and it'll get rid of it. Right, let's put the wings back. Let's put the visual steering on. Let's get some lights going, just so it makes it easier for me to see. Oh, and the engine shut down. Oh, that's interesting. No, it's not a server thing. The server's running fine. That's still up. It's client based because it's the logs in the client that's showing that it's got an issue. Alright, so my engine's shut down. Excellent. Alright, let's get another one. Let's try that one again. Ooh. Maybe we're bug hunting instead this evening by the looks of it. Oh, it's raining in the hangar. They need to sort that out. Right. Let's put some lights on. Yeah, it seems to be throwing all the issues at me this evening. You don't get them normally. As soon as you start streaming, wallop. There you go, have some of that. Right, let's put the wings back. Let me taxi light on. Just make sure that's off. Let's just make sure that the trims are neutral on. And we've got 61 X-ray. Get back to the. Oh, interesting. Oh, it won't let me zoom in now. Alright, let's do it the other way. 61 X-ray, and that's all on pilot. Right, let's taxi. Let's see what happens. Interesting typing there. Yep, bound to happen. Absolutely. Alright, let's get round this corner. There we go. Ah, Razor 730. Thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Had some interesting times thus far. Not much to do with flying. You realise you're nose diving. Whoops. Alright, so let's get the wings out. Flaps. Let's get lined up. Oh. That's about centre. Right, nose wheel steering off. Let's put this up. Oh, hang on, I need to move my rudder pedals a bit off centre. Let's move that out of the way so I can see the display. Right, brakes on. 90%, brakes off, 100. No afterburner for takeoff, of course. But as soon as you're in the air, you can whack it on.
Man, the CEO will bust our balls for that.
Oh, haven't had that one before either. Hey Auntie, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just having a little casual practice flying around. Always good. What's up, Gumbo? Still flying with GR? No, I left GR ages ago. I can't remember when I left actually, it was quite a while ago. Quite a few of the guys have left now. Some are still flying, I think. It's all changed since back when I was flying them. I flew with Tor for a bit after. Flew in the Harrier with T-Cypher, and then Tomcat joined us, and then I decided to bow out of a lot of community stuff, etc. for reasons. I was thinking about disappearing altogether, but then I thought
37 miles, Angels 1.
Just be casual, just enjoy it, so I thought I'd start streaming again now. And just have a potter about and enjoy my flying, and you know, not make it too serious or too repetitive, hopefully. Find the love of it again, which is always a good idea, isn't it? You know, everyone needs a break, especially when you're doing like 5 missions a week for God knows how long. Anyway, good to see you. Hope you're all doing extremely well. There goes the wings. Let's pull back the throttle a little bit. I don't want to go too fast. Heading out towards carrier. Let's turn to TACAN. I'll put the course line on for the fun of it. In the direction we need to be going. Let's stick the cruise on. Alright, so I want to turn that off. That switch is fine, hook bypass. Oh, did bring the throttle, they were Mach 1 already. Just goes there, doesn't it? Very powerful, especially with nothing on it. Awesome.
There is a friendly flying gas station.
Right.
11 o'clock.
Hydraulic isolation into flight. Hopefully no one's spawning. If anyone's spawning in air to air, I hope they're shooting it down. Otherwise I could end up with a bit of an issue. Alright, let's do a couple more landings. I do like having a practice, especially in the way we've got this set up. It's just nice and relaxing, no pressure, no stress. Suits me down to the ground these days. Can't keep up with the youngsters. Ah, Davo, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. So we've got 12 miles to run. Start descending. Turn off the automatics. So get down there a little bit. More fun down low. It's where the mud movers are. There she blows. I noticed as well on the last run landing that the lights are on the carrier, which is They don't always work, do they? Unless they've changed them. Right, so I'm going to go into landing mode now, so it's done. Then I'll come around for a break again and see if we can land. So we'll look, see what's going on. One plane, possibly taxiing. Alright, let's get this speed down. I'm going to run out a little bit, turn back around, do 350 knots past the carrier into left brake and into the downwind. That's the idea. Right, let's turn around. Have a better look as well, get a bit lower. We'll have the hook down. Now about 350 knots. Need about 800 feet, I think it is. Something like that. Roughly. Oh, there was someone on the carrier. Oh yeah, there they are, they've parked up. So you want to wait about 10 seconds apparently when you pass the carrier and turn. Oh, that's you, is it? Excellent. Come to spectate. Right, let's brake. Gears coming. Right, watch that height. I've gained height again. Right, let's get the speed off. Flaps. Put the flaps up. The flappy thing. I can't remember the DLC. That's it, isn't it? It's DLC on the wings. Right, let's try and keep this AOA this time a bit better. Sit up a bit so I can see over the nose. Right, let's turn in. .400 feet. Pull the nose up a bit. Oh, yeah. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Right, let's see if I can see this runway.
CAG's going to be happy with that one. That was a 3-wire.
3-wire. That's better. Nice. That's what I like. Put the wings in. Oh, wrong way. Put the flaps up. There comes the wings. They can go all the way on the carrier. Yeah, that's better. that was nice. Nice and smooth. Or smoother. There you go, I'll move out your way a little bit there. So I need to come round. Take any cat you like. Let's go to 1, so I need to go to 2. Not sure about the wing clearance on this one. Raining nicely on the carrier. Right, let's line up. I'll never judge this one very well because it's a little bit different. Let's have a look. That should do me, I think. Right, let's have a look at this wing clearance. Oh, Saber's coming in. Yeah, wing clearance is fine. Now let's see where he is. Right. You can go first if you want, I don't mind. See if he goes first. There he goes. Nice. Let's chase him down, shall I? See where he's going. I want to speed up a little bit. Where's he gone? There he is. See if I can get next to him. No. Hard to manage the speed in this thing when it's light. Oh, Saber disconnected. There he is. He's got his brake out as well. Nice. Let's see. I'm going up. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Right, go back to the airfield I think, and then land and try something else. Done a few landings there. Right, let's just get the automatics on for a little cruise back. Put the stick back and put the hook bypass switches there. Don't mind doing, Saber wants to jump in the back, I don't mind doing some bombing or something if you want in this, or I'm going to grab a different plane, or if you want to jump in the back, do so, if not, fair enough. Fancy doing a bit of bombing or something next. Yeah, Saber's coming in. There we go. I'll put him on voice as well in a second. Yeah, so Saber's in the back now. Can hear him flicking switches. That's the automatics bringing the plane back from that angle. Navigate around these clouds a bit. Alright, so there's the runway. Let's trim this. So land, rearm, refuel. Select landing. DCS gave me a tainted client error on the first join, had to reset. Oh really? Is that back, is it? Johnny, do you know how to get your guys in my nav system or anything? No idea. You need to be using data link and aircraft that have it, like 2 F16s I think. F14. Let's do a nosy round. Is that something I need to download? If you got an aircraft with data link, it works off of the AWACS, and so you can see other aircraft in them, red aircraft, and all sorts like that. I don't use it very often, if at all. Seen it in the F16, but it sort of just works, you know. Right, gears coming. Let's get the flaps down. Your thingy-majiggies out. Where's me? What's it? Q? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Now, one thing I forgot, which I need to quickly do, is that switch. Bit fast still. I'm used to landing heavier, so I want to keep it fast. Come on, come round, come round, come round, come round, come round. There we go. Bit slow. There you go, just use some rudders just to keep us straight. Howdy, matey? How's it going?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, fancy some bombing?
Yeah, we're gonna need a new plane though, because this one is broken in the back.
Oh, is it broken in the back? Okay.
Doesn't work. That's why I got that error probably first try.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah. Right, let's stop on there. We'll get a new plane. Right, select rail. That one the engine conked out on. Let's try this one. Right. Right. There you go, have a look, see what you think.
Let's see if this works. GB16, GB16, Arc82, right, tanks, what's it doing? I'll leave that as is. Let's go Jolly Rogers.
Request rearming.
Oh, Jolly.
Jolly Rogers.
Copy.
Right, I need to put all my lights on. 1, 2. And wings back whilst we're waiting.
Yeah, don't forget the lantern.
Yeah, no, I've got it on one of those. Should be on there. I'm open.
Complete.
Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah, Widow's got a tainted client again. That's...
Yeah, it's weird.
Right, so I'll put 2 GPUs, Mark 82s, and pod obviously.
Okay.
Oh, there's a taxi. Do a little bit of bombing with the Rio in the back. Let's get around that corner. I need a lesson on it. Sometimes I don't have a clue. Alright. Yeah. Best place for that is a manual. Yeah, the data link's pretty good. I think it also shows up SAM sites and things like that on the on your display. So if you're doing seeds, you can see where they are in their range rings. It's pretty awesome. But I don't fly the F14 hardly, so. The weather's different now.
Snow clouds for me.
No, I look clear, I think. Yeah. Nice if that's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't used the F14 with a rear in the back using the lantern yet, this is a real treat. It looks fantastic. The display's brilliant and it works really well, as long as we don't get any issues today. Which, by the looks of it...
Well, you're streaming, so there's bound to be issues.
Yeah, every time I stream there's issues with something, isn't there? Right, put that up. Just put those up. Just turn... yeah, that's off. Turn that to there. Flaps. Brakes.
You wanna go for those targets at the lake again?
Yeah, yeah. Can do, or go for ones that are further afield, whichever you don't mind, whichever you think. Go the lake if you want.
No, let's go for the other ones. So I head straight east.
East.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, had a bit of burner going there. Probably zoom in a bit. Right, let's get the flaps up. See in the mirrors, flaps are up. East of Caucasus, okay. Yeah, east of Caucasus there's some, I'm not sure which aircraft have it, but some have waypoint 1, waypoint 2 for targets. Just try not to go for the ones we're going for. Yeah, look at that. Is yours completely clear of clouds?
So far, yes.
Yeah, okay, same. Alright, that's good.
They're probably all around east of Caucasus.
yeah, we'll see them in a minute. Or I'll see them and you won't.
Well, as long as I don't see them, it's good.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's stick the automatics on.
Yeah, I got a few clouds in the distance behind us.
I see fog.
Yeah, I got the fog as well.
Yeah, okay. And the Tazy's off the nose.
Yeah, the targets are just across that river behind Caucasus.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Turn just in that line.
Just waiting for the lantern to warm up, so we might want to drop some Mark 82s first.
Yeah. Okay. Cruise. Sun's up now as well, which is good. Yeah, so the target should, where this river is here, the target's just the other side of there. And that's what we're heading to. There's a couple of convoys, 2 or 3 I think.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3 around that road. I think it's roughly around here. So we got to do some CCIP-ish stuff. A couple of lantern GBUs. Quite nice for a Wednesday evening. A few people on the server tonight, which is nice.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Test it out a bit as well with how many people before you get issues.
Right. Fabulous UK internet.
Yeah, exactly. Right, master arms on, air to grounds on. I take it we're good to go with the 82s. Oh, now I've got to find that road.
Yeah, pylons are hot.
Okay, cool. Is it this side?
Yeah, I think it's on the left side somewhere.
Oh yeah, I see him, yeah.
You flow over 2 of them. Just one smaller column and one big one behind it.
Roger. Okay, yeah, I see it. Oh, now I don't see it. Oh yeah, there they are.
So,
Right.
yeah, and also some more to the left near the trees on the straight
Okay.
there.
Oh yeah, we've got those underneath us, those there.
Yeah, there's another big column behind the one in the middle.
And there's one by those trees. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I just missed a couple then. Surprising. I think I've got 8 on, so that's 3. 5 left. Oh, trying to see round that corner. The last one was a bit long. 3 left.
Yeah, lantern is up and running.
Okay, I'll just drop these 3 and then I'll get some altitude. Oh, I think we're out now, aren't we?
Let me check. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go to Lantern.
Oh, you put 16s on? Okay.
Yeah. Big boys. Alright, so I'll just get into position. It's on our right hand side, the pod. So, I just like to circle.
Got one.
Got one. Oh. Okay. How far out are we? 3 miles.
Yeah, let's extend out a bit.
Yeah. Come on, nose down. That's it. Let's trim. Okay, so it's 4 miles. Alright, so for those watching, we've got a line across the top and we've got a line down the right hand side. There's a marker on here that moves to the middle when we're on the heading, and there's a marker on the top of the right hand one that comes down. And when it falls between these markers here, that's your release cue. And then the L at the bottom will start flashing when
I'm lazing.
he's lazing in the back. Right, so let's get a turn going.
Yeah, we're 7 miles out, should be good.
Yeah, we're good. So we're about on heading.
Yeah. 8 seconds to release.
Roger. My screen's very bright for some reason.
Yeah, I don't have that. I see it on your stream.
Alright, boom off.
Lazing.
Oh, it's coming into contrast now. Might be the sun.
I think you got glare from burning wrecks and I don't, somehow.
Oh, weird.
10 seconds to impact.
Oh, F16. Please don't hit us. Boom! Look at that. Awesome. I'll turn back around. There we go.
Okay, you got the next one locked.
Next one locked. Okay, extending.
Yeah, I can see in your stream, your screen is really washed out. Well, it's crystal clear for me.
Yeah, when we get closer and it looks to the ground more, it goes into contrast with I wonder if it's sun glare or something.
Let's try and find another.
It's kind of weird. Alright, I'm turning. Get some right rudder going.
Okay, but I lost the target now.
Oh, okay.
Let me get my bearings. They're behind us? Yeah.
Well, 3 o'clock. Hard with no radio, I'm used to talking. Yeah, mop up in a sec. We've got one more bomb to drop.
Okay, got him. You can turn it.
Yeah, okay. Let's turn those off. Okay, turning in.
Waiting seconds to release.
Okay, bring that nose round. Come on, come round. Oh, oh, is it going? I've paused and I've crashed again.
Really?
Yeah.
This makes me stuck in a plane without a pilot.
Yeah, see what you can do.
I'm just hovering in midair. I'm just watching the F-18 fly about.
Rubbish thing.
But yeah, maybe you should try another plane, see if it crashes now on another frame as well.
Alright, we're jumping something different.
And I just got clicked.
Yeah, pain. Wonder what it was this time, actually.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back.
Yeah, good idea. Right. See if I can see what this as DCS starts again. All good fun. Yeah, I keep crashing today. Haven't had crashes for a long time. Right, the logs are. What's the time? 8:43, isn't it? DX11 backend.dl. I've got an idea actually. Right. Because it's a DX11 problem. Let me just get on there. Just turn that down. Because it's a DX11 problem, what I'm going to do is go into the user file, save games. Going to open beta, I'm going to delete FXO and meta shaders 2 and let it rebuild them. Right, there we go. Right, where's DCS? Right, and then start DCS again. It'll rebuild the file, so hopefully that might solve it. Oh, that's a pain in the neck. Right, so whilst that's loading up, I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, that's better. Got a drink, etc. So,
welcome to
let's get
another
back in.
Gumbo's Flying Circus livestream. Some say he is the pinnacle of modern virtual aviation flying. but what do they know? So sit back, relax, slurp a drink and grab some popcorn. And only your popcorn. Here's the virtual pilot everyone loves. It's Gumbo.
Right, so we're back. Let's see what happens this time. So we've tried updating the graphic drivers, we've done a repair, and now we've got rid of the FXO and Metashaders 2 folders, which will rebuild the shaders. So let's see if that helps. You guys went from 450 knots to 0 instantly. Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure that looked a bit funky. Oh well, there we go. It's the best, isn't it? Yeah, I love my intro. I think it's funny. Oh, you got a clip of it, did you? Awesome. Suits my humour. Right, let's top up the e-cig. Nasty habit, but there we are. It's better than smoking. I like the menthol flavours. Right, so let's see. I need to get in a different plane. Control, Shift, Escape, get rid of that. So we've got the Harrier or an F16. Let's go in an F16. I haven't been in one of those for a while. Let's go in a hot one. The F14 had VTOL, yeah. It's like brake checking. They just fly straight past. Oh, let's wait for this to load, see if it does. And make sure it's not balked. Right, so what we've got on there? Nothing. Okay, I'm going to put a fuel tank in the centre and I'm going to put some, yeah, let's go CBU 97s. I do like doing that. CBU 97, we stick a, oh, one of those there, one of those there, and 120.
Request rearming. Copy.
Right, so that'll rearm that. I've got a few skins, the user skins. The Heatblur one I like. That's nice. From the DCS website. Kind of like that one. That's kind of nice. You see the data link working there. Head tracking's a little bit all over the shop. Right, I'll put that one on. Let's put those on. Yeah, I think that's right. Couple of guys in there having some PvP fun, right? So, CBU 97s. Let's test out this F16 and see where we end up. If it's going to crash or what it's going to do. If it's all right, then carry on. Haven't been in the hairdryer for a while. Wait for me. I'm just taxiing out. There you are. Yeah, carry on. I'll get to the runway and wait for you. It's fine. Saber should be back in a minute as well, hopefully. He's going to get a drink and do his business. Well, let's turn this HUD down. I don't like it when it's too strong. It's a bit better. Doesn't it? Just looks. I just think that's a bit nicer. Not so in your face. Let's turn these lights on as well, shall we? We've got them now, so we might as well use them.
And I'm back.
Yeah, hello. I've jumped in an F16 at Sakumi, so try and see what happens with this.
Yeah. Good idea. I'll fly the F16 as well. It's been a while.
Yeah, haven't flown this for a while.
What does this button do?
You gotta go anyway, have you? Okay, well thanks for coming over. It's been great to see you. Hope you enjoyed your flying. Hope to see you again next time. Sorry, what was that?
I said, what does this button do?
Oh yeah. Boom! And freeze. Yeah, I'm just going to wait on the runway. If anyone wants to come and join me on the runway, feel free. Didn't until I got shut down by a blue player. Naughty. Oops, sorry about that. So we've got Auntie on, Vortex, Saber and me. Machine's just gone. Got one taxiing down. There's our AWACS up there, I think. The light's on steady. This has got the red one and the green one's working as well. For some reason on multiplayer, that one, the red one, wasn't working for a while.
Yeah, I think it was in a patch now that it changed some lighting on the F16.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to go, if you're coming into the runway, go slightly ahead of me. I don't like needing. Nice. I'll move up just to get in line with his tail. There you go. Shake the paddles. Got another F16 coming down the taxiway.
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, Saber. Give him a fright. Alright, so where are we? It's Kumi.
What airfield is this?
It's Kumi.
Okay.
See if Auntie comes join us. Fully loaded. Might need to spawn some air to ground targets in. We've all got tons of bombs.
I'll probably miss them all.
Oh, here comes Auntie. How are we going to time this? Right, so basically how it works is we go brakes on and then spool up to about 90%, and then when we see your brakes release, our brakes release, don't go full burner, hold back a little bit on it, and I'll see if I can keep up with you. Famous last words. Nose wheel steering's off. And then the other guys will come along as well. Got it, just let me know when to spool up. Okay, we'll do. We'll just wait. There's one more F16 coming. That's anti-static, so we'll wait for her to come. And then we'll get going. If we head towards... shall I spawn some targets in? Let's see. So, parent menu, F10, missions.
Oh, no, that's at the lake. Oh, the lake has not been touched.
Yeah. Air to ground. I'll just bung some extra.
And that's also near Circus.
Yeah. So where's the targets are? Waypoint 1, I think, in the F16. By the lake, by head for Kolki. Sanaki Kolki. So we want after takeoff a heading of roughly 117 degrees. Alright, Auntie's with us then.
You could join the public voice.
Yeah, Johnny. Not everyone's on there, I don't think.
Yeah, Vortex is.
Yeah, we'll join public voice then. DCS World, UK server voice on my Discord. Right. So, Brakes on the spoiler. I'm going to hold about 85 hopefully.
Alright, spooling up.
Okay, cool. I'm holding about 85%. Alright.
Gotcha.
So don't go full
Ready?
burner, just hold it back a little tiny bit. Yep, so ready when you are. Go, 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 go.
Oh! I didn't go for a...
Bit of burner.
I'm gonna have to do burner.
Yeah, just hold it the throttle back slightly.
Oh god. I did what you did yesterday.
Yeah, oh, you got the nose wheel steering on.
Yeah.
Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bank left just to make sure.
There we go.
I'm holding back about 98%.
Okay, that's cool.
10 degrees climb.
Roger. On your right side. Not bad.
Could have been worse.
Oh yeah, I've seen much worse. To the point of not even getting off the runway and crashing.
Oh yeah,
You
at
know,
least it didn't take us like 3 times to get off the runway.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Speed check.
We got 325.
322.
Oh yeah, 322. Yeah, so when you got formation, just really smooth inputs, nothing drastic, nice and slow.
No idea waar je aan toe
Hmm?
No idea waar aan toe zit, I can't see you. I'll form on your right side.
Okay. Yeah, this Heatblur is a nice skin, looks nice from here.
Yeah, I love it. Personal favorite.
Yeah. Considering it's a user skin as well, it's, you know.
Right?
Oh, I need to reinstall skins. That's something I need to do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bloody hell. Something extra.
Still keep going into burner.
What altitude are you going to?
I'm gonna do 20,000.
Okay,
I'll
Roger.
tell you when I'm leveling off.
Roger.
Alright. Leveling off in 3, 2, 1. Got 95% throttle.
Okay, copy. Well, it's got about 270, 268 knots, 270 knots.
I'm gonna try to hold 280.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Make that 290.
Yeah. It's alright. Don't want to be too slow.
Yeah. I'm at 90% now. Yeah, I'll just do 300.
There we go.
Sweet.
Nice.
Gonna have to get some screenshots. Oh, how do you take away that bottom banner?
Control Y twice.
Sweet.
One thing F16 is good for is formation flying. It's quite simple.
Is it harder in others?
Yeah, some of them are a little bit more tricky.
Saber, speed up just like a little bit and then you'll be in perfect, nice, perfect line. If you want the shot, that is.
There?
Is that Saber behind you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So close to being perfect line. Nice.
Yeah, I think you're meant to keep the AIM-120's nose on the nose of the aircraft beside you for a sort of position reference. Don't worry about it too much. I'm going to scoot over to the left.
Edric. I'm gonna start with the 97.
Yeah, roger. Right, I'm going to set mine up, master arm. Air to ground.
So does yours do you have yours at 1500?
Yeah, that's set to 1500.
And just leave it stock.
Yeah, I don't usually play with it. Alright, screenshot.
Yep. I'm getting a bunch.
Yeah, it's nice, huh? Captain Ilias, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the channel. Very kind of you.
Okay, I'm going off autopilot.
Roger.
Who's braking first?
Me, I'll brake. Ready, and I'm off.
I'll brake now.
Alright, let's build this speed up a little bit.
You guys can take the targets at the lake, I'll take the column.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just drop one at a time, otherwise it'd be just decimation.
Yeah, but I don't have to cheat.
You'd have to cheat. Right, one off. I believe that dropped.
Oh.
There we go. There's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice. Coming back round. Oh yeah, seen those go.
Hit anything? What the hell?
You got 4 there, I think.
Oh yeah. Chat isn't just not updating for me. That's weird.
Yeah, it's not instant.
I usually check chat if I hit something or not.
Altitude.
I love that dive combo.
Do you like it?
That's why I loved it when you're Rio.
Yeah, I like the steep dives.
Oh, I don't have the right angle. Up, inverted.
Pickle.
Oh, 2. Clouds are back.
That's clear for me. Yeah, I can see it
Oh,
on the stream.
then they disappeared for me. What the hell?
Sync coming soon. Watch this space.
So,
That's really needed for the F14.
Yeah.
Especially when the Rio has got clouds and the pilot hasn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a bit silly, isn't it?
And you lose lantern lock because of clouds.
do you have any tips on this 97 and CCIP? I just like hold it and hope it hits.
I kind of want to know the wind as well. Because they drift in the wind, so.
Yeah. I don't think the wind's too bad on this.
No,
It's isn't only a little
there is
bit
some,
on,
so,
but on some,
they will
yeah,
drift off.
disappear off. Parachutes, aren't they?
So you basically want to come from the wind direction and drop them slightly in front of the target. I think.
Right, here goes another one. Oh, cloud. There we go, a couple more.
Altitude.
Should be some of this little clear, this bit here. I'll just lob one in. There we go.
Oops.
What happened?
I left. I crashed.
Oh, you crashed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the big smoke plume. It's alright, we've all done it hundreds of times.
That's the problem when I zoom in too far. I don't have a...
Yeah, that's how I used to do it. I used to zoom in and get fixated, and then you end up hitting the deck.
Yep. That's right. Maybe I destroyed one with my plane.
Yeah, you may have done.
Style. I'll come back with a Japanese library.
Yeah, put a bandana on.
Right.
Right, I think a lot of them are destroyed now. Lavaletta, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, much appreciated. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, what happened to these other targets then? Where are they? Oh, they're over there. I might head over there. 232 degrees. So those ones being lays, the ones are spawned in?
Oh yeah. They're near to the coast, I think.
Yeah. They fire back. How much fuel have I got? 4,000 pounds-ish. I think.
Hell, you've been hotter than the burner again.
No, 5,000. Yeah, I've been. You know me.
Right, I lost by myself.
I've got 1, 2, 3, maybe. Let's have a look. Got 4 left. Taking a break from practicing maths. Oh wow, yeah. How are you? Yeah, really well, thanks. Just having a nice casual bombing run. With our CPU 97s. Okay, there's the next targets down there. Blue smoke. This requires a dive. Yeah, and if anyone wants to come and join in at times on the server, feel free. It's open to the public, and also the information is on our Discord. Information and links down below the video. As they say, practice makes perfect. As casual as bombing can be, yeah. It's yeah, very true. Right, so let's dive down. Boards out. One, two, three.
Altitude.
So yeah, if these are going to be devastating on these targets, they're a bit spread out. So you might only get 1 or 2 on each one, but you see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you wouldn't want to be down there now.
See a bunch of green dots on my HSD.
Green dots?
Fine. Yep.
That might be asthma. Data link?
Oh, never mind, they're gone. They were there.
Right, so I think I've got 1 left of all.
Altitude. Pull up.
Oh, no.
Pull up. Altitude.
Yeah, 1 left. I can't see through the clouds. They fixed the wing flex direction. There's forward. And pulling back. Doesn't seem to flex much, does it? Maybe then. May have done, not too sure. Seemed to really bow before.
Altitude.
Well, let's see if that hits anything. Oh, yeah.
INS is the worst.
Waiting for the align.
Stick out started one. It's easier, quicker.
Yeah.
Well, the closest one was Caucasus or whatever it is. They don't have any hots over there.
Ah, okay.
There's a few gone there. Do you remember the tanker, Takan?
Yankee 4.
Yankee 4.
I'm heading there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the frequency is 255.
4 enter, 0 enter, com 255. Excellent. And cool. Wow, 23 grams of it now.
It's easy with those cheaty bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was about 12,000 feet, the tank.
Yeah.
Uh, 15, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Why did you change it?
I think it's slightly a different altitude every time we find him, to be honest. I don't remember changing it, but I might have. I know he's on the racetrack now, so less S turns. Right then, let's have a journey to the tanker. How far is he? 48 miles. Oh dear. Oh, just having enough squash as per normal. Oh, that's nice. Right, master arm can come off. Yeah, I need him to turn around. How much have I got? 2,000. 2,000 pounds. Ooh. This is going to be tight.
I think he's turning right now. Maybe.
Oh yeah, he's turning.
I am 23 miles or so away.
Okay.
But I'll let you go first because I could still 5,300
Yeah.
left.
Well, I'm still 40 miles away.
Yeah, but I'll be on him while you
Okay.
are getting there. So
Yeah, okay, cool.
I can wait. I got tons of fuel
Yeah, fair enough.
because I'm not a burner junkie like you.
No, no. That's because I keep diving up, down, up, down. Oh, bingo's going now. So I can put on list, I can put my fuel on there. What was the number?
Bingo
It was
page,
bingo
that's
2. Yeah, that's it. Let's put that in the HUD as well. I think it's this one. No, that one. Which is handy when refueling. Oh yeah, 25 miles now, he's charging towards me. Lovely. should be somewhere on the... I think that's him. About here.
Texaco, in field 4-3. Request rejoin. In field 4-3. Texaco, proceed to
Yeah, he's roughly at
pre-contact
15,000.
15,000.
Roger. Yeah, I got him now, visual.
Yeah, man.
Been a while since we've done this, fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Comes
man.
in with burner and low fuel.
There's a bit of a tight turn there. Alright, so he's going to be doing about 300 knots. Open the hatch.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
No, didn't move.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Oh, went a bit forward there.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Bit far back.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Yep.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Right, let's move down and back. Let's go to the right side. Right, complete. Excellent. Right, you're all clearing.
Okay.
£7,000. I love the lighting at this time of day. This time of year.
Yeah.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete.
Nice.
Disconnect.
There we go.
Ah, all in one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Nice.
We'll form up on your right side.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Ah, dear.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, it's nice. I think I'll land back at Zakumi. It's been getting on almost 2 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's roughly in this direction.
I'll just follow you.
Yeah. Where's alt hold? There we go. So
Yeah,
is it the only... Nothing else about autopilot yet, is there?
I still need to bind those.
Oh no, heading select. Heading select seemed to work then.
Yeah, that one's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fix that then.
That'll hold your altitude.
It's altitude hold, will it?
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
No,
Can't remember, I
like
think
you
it's one of them.
You can bank your plane to the right, and it would still hold that altitude. Stuff.
Hmm. Looking stable.
Sort of.
Sort of. Looks stable from my angle, anyway.
Where's his
Put it on an air show.
Why not? I didn't put the Thunderbird's livery on. Come on, we'll try.
Yeah, you missed the trick, man.
All right, I'm gonna go land on a carrier with an F16.
Yeah, try it. Alright, turning 316.
Only the hook worked. I don't know.
Well, they've bunged an F5 on one before, I'm sure. So
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
Where's the carrier?
Yeah, I think it's just down there.
No, because he don't run right.
Yeah, it should be just off the nose. Do you want to lead a bit and then I'll see if I'll follow you in?
Sure. You know my landings.
Yeah. That's alright.
Okay, gonna go down.
Okay, I'm just swapping over to the right side as well.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's extend out a bit.
Okay.
Leveling up now.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared
Right a
contact.
little bit. Of course.
Oh, yeah, that's
Break
me.
away, break away.
That's
We'll have
it.
to wait.
You're taking fuel.
Hello, you've reached the answer phone in an F16 pilot. Sorry, I'm landing at the moment. Please leave a message.
Hey,
Oh.
over. Left turn.
Okay.
Return pre-contact. Contact.
Yes, Mom, I did the chores.
Return pre-contact.
Oh, it's really important.
Yeah.
Just gonna do my ping. You have to follow me.
Yeah. I'm staying on now.
So nice I can hit it twice.
Yeah, you might get a third time. Oh, you're slowing down.
Oh, shut a bit.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I've got out of sorts then.
Yeah, I'm a bit low. It's been a while since I was. Right. Is my air brake bound? Yes, it is. Still, my bindings are still not correct, I guess.
Yeah, just keep your speed up a little bit.
I'm doing 220.
Remember it?
Climbing a little bit because I'm way low.
Okay.
Gear should be coming down. I'm not sure. Is it?
Yeah, there's your landing gear.
Coming off the throttle now. Which side are you on?
Right side.
Okay, I'll take the left of the runway then.
Okay. Just keep your minimum speed up a little bit higher than normal.
Okay. Just gonna get my airway sorted.
Yeah, I'm right and slightly behind, so into the... We're good.
Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Stay up.
Contact. Break away, break away, break away.
Oh yeah, Auntie, someone is snoring.
You're taking fuel.
I mean, me, I think.
It'll be an impressive landing, then.
Yeah.
I can do that in my sleep.
Can I make this turn off? Yes, I can.
Alright, let's get the boards in. Slow down and get the... Whoa. Alright, there we go. A little formation landing as best as we can do. That's quite nice, actually.
I had no idea I could see.
Yeah,
That was a problem.
it wasn't too drastic. It's,
Yeah, it was way too low on the approach, but it's fine.
yeah,
Where's
it's
the
all
parking
good.
area? Is there any parking over there? Yes, there is.
Nice aircraft. Really like the F16. Really nice to fly.
I need to adjust my curves on the rudders. They're too sensitive.
Return free contact.
Alright, take a. You want to park with these old
Report
planes?
rejoin.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you turn in first.
Okay. I'll turn in nice and early.
Yeah, that will fit.
There we go. And let's do a cheaty shutdown. Oh, there he goes.
Had to do it.
Welcome to Oshkosh, yeah.
All right.
Nice. Let's see if the canopy should come up. There we go. No. Right then, so anyway guys, I'm going to end it there. It's been a couple of hours and for a first stream in ages and of the new year. I think that was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for all the follows, thanks for the subscription. Good to see Auntie and Shifty and all the other guys from GFC and some of you new guys as well. It's been really great and thank you so much for coming to watch. Hope to see you at the next one, won't be too long. And we'll see if we can find something more exciting to do. Maybe do some air-to-air next time or something like that, but we'll just have to see how we feel. But anyway guys, thanks a lot, take care of yourselves, enjoy your DCS, and I'll see you again soon. Ta-ra.
Thank you for watching another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream. Don't forget to join the Discord channel. Like, share, follow and subscribe for regular updates, chat, screenshots and more. Your kind support is always greatly appreciated. See you next time for another Gumbo's Flying Circus live stream.